Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and I'm really excited to be part of Dear Julie Julie's challenge this month. This month's challenge is a Just Junk journal. So make a journal using nothing but junk. So I've collected several things. Unfortunately, just before I learned about the challenge, I'd done all sorts of cleaning and clearing out of stuff. So I've got paper towel rolls, some toilet paper rolls. I've got, yes, an old grungy sponge that I let dry out and set up. I've got the cap off of a bottle of mouthwash that my husband threw away. I was literally digging through the trash to get the cap. I've got some tea, the little papers that my herbal teas come in. I've got some tags. I've got more tags from a previous project I had done. I've got, this is backing to some stickers I'd used in another project that I thought I might be able to use for something. I don't know if I'll use all of these things, but I wanted to throw them in my bucket just to have. I've got a box, even though I had to pull it out of the trash from another project I'd done. I've got a brown paper mailer. I've got a couple of envelopes. I've got a Ricola cough drop bag. I've got a Ghirardelli bag. More tag off of discarded or no longer needed product. I even kept a few tags off of my actual tea bags. And I've got some other, this is leftover card from mailer. I've got some other little junk mail flyers, more junk mail, more tag, another box from the previous project I'd done. I've got some corrugated cardboard here. I'd already pulled the paper off, and this was left over again from another project I'd done. Then I've got some papers. Oh, another box. I've got some papers. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so every 3 months I get boxes and boxes of supplies. And every box comes with instructions, which is great. Huge folded up sheets of paper. And my husband and I have teased a number of times that there's so much waste in these pump supplies, insulin pump supplies, that I ought to use them in my crafting. So I had some of these. So for this project, what I've done is I cut them up to make it easier. And then I had a pan, the day's leftover coffee. I threw in the leftover coffee. I also threw in the grounds just because I don't drink my coffee very strong. And I wasn't sure if the grounds would help. See, I've still got to get them dusted off. But in some spots, it did give it kind of a neat texture kind of thing on the paper. So I cut those up and coffee dyed several of those. And I've got a magazine here that I can use. I've already started taking it apart. And I've got an old pair of my daughter's jeans here that I can use. And I've got a bubble mailer here that I may use. What else? So those are the junk items that I've got right now that I can use. And as far as tools go, it's limited to stapler and staples, one pair of scissors, one ruler, one paper trimmer, one small white bottle of acrylic paint, one discarded piece of jewelry, and this is just a piece of costume jewelry that has become so tarnished and tangled apparently that I couldn't wear it even if I wanted to. Never wore it much anyway. And I can have one stamp and stamp pad. This is the stamp I'm going to use. Here I was checking out ink colors, probably shows up better than the actual stamp. But I think that's the stamp I'm going to use. And then for binding the journal, I can use 4 clips. A pokey tool. This is a pokey tool my husband made me, fashioned for me out of an old screwdriver. And your binding thread. This is just some jute. Then you can have other embellishments. I don't have, well, limited embellishments. I don't have an eyelet setter yet. Several things I don't have. So I just pulled out, and you can have a combination of 6. So I pulled out paper clips, although I've got some binder rings and safety pins. So you can have a total of 6 of these other elements. I may switch some of those out. But that's, of the things on the list, that's all the stuff I have. And I couldn't go buy anything because at the end of the year, I had given myself a month-long challenge of no craft shopping. And I've done really well. So I want to kind of keep that going. I'm not saying it's been easy because I love craft shopping. I love any excuse to go to any craft store or Dollar Tree or even Walmart. Buy something craft related. Anyway, so that's all I've got for now. I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm behind the 8 ball on this because the challenge started January 7th. I just learned about it a few days ago, started gathering stuff up, and now I think I'm ready to go. So I'll be back to let you see what kind of journal I've been able to make. Bye-bye.